You don't have to love the Biebs to know who he is or appreciate the complete brand persona he has developed. Regardless of whether you just deal with him or confess to be a crazed fan, we doubt you've gone to the length that some of these individuals have gone to. Sorry if I sound a little sick, guys. I have laryngitis. Today, we're going to be covering the top 10 craziest things Justin Bieber fans have ever done. So far, at least, there's still plenty of time to outdo these. Number 10. Fans love a star who loves them, understands them, and quite frankly, just appreciates them for all they're worth. Which leads me to question all the Justin Bieber fans who recently waited at a concert for Justin to show up for over 2 hours. Really? What do you think Justin was doing that made him 2 hours late to an event that he knew hundreds of thousands of people would be at? Just so you know, Justin, if you show up regularly 2 hours late to a job, well, you won't really have a job for much longer. According to our talented team of Top Trends researchers, the longest anyone has ever spent waiting for a Justin Bieber concert is 50 days. That's completely ridiculous. That's 2 months of time almost. That's 2 months you could have been out helping society, or just helping people in general, or doing anything that isn't waiting in line for a goddamn Justin Bieber concert. Number 9. Moms of future celebrities, beware. Fans will crowd your child. Scream for your child to pay attention to them, and they'll literally tackle you for something as simple as the water bottle of Justin Bieber's. I guess at some point, you choose as a mom to protect your child's water bottle. Or maybe he just makes enough to where you toss it and get a new one, instead of being attacked for the one your son took a swig out of. Number 8. Let's all breathe the air that Justin Bieber does. This crazed, or crazy, fan took the time to jar the air Justin Bieber breathed. Now, either this fan is incredibly delusional, or really, really smart. I mean, you take that jar, you sell it to the highest bidder, and, I'll applaud them. I'm sure there's some sucker out there, devoted fan out there, who's willing to pay $100 for Bieber's air. Number 7. Okay, quick trivia question. What's your birthday? Easy, right? All right, well, what time were you born? That's a little harder, maybe half of you know that. Do you know it down to the second? I didn't think so. What was the weather like outside when you were born? What was your mom wearing? You don't know all that, do you? Well, that's because most humans don't. But apparently, fans of Justin Bieber have an acute awareness of not only his birthday, but information down to the second, the current weather, and at some point, probably what he looked like, exactly when he exited his mother's womb. Number 6. For all of you who enjoy spending the excruciating hours of needles hammering into you, you do know what you're doing is permanent, right? When you're 80, you're okay with whatever visage you decide you had to tattoo onto your right now firm and trim side is going to look sad and saggy, even if it makes Justin Bieber look like something very similar to Yoda. That's right, there are people out there who get Justin Bieber tattoos. Pathetic. Number 5. To all the mothers out there, I know you love your children, and I know you want to let them be their own people and have their own little indulgences and obsessions, but please, if your child is sleeping with a Bieber cardboard cutout, it might be time to consider a very late-term abortion. Number 4. There are actually Justin Bieber fans that vomit in honor of him. This is not only disgusting, I can't actually show anything pertaining to it, so we're going to move right along on. Number 3. Justin Bieber was arrested. Unfortunately, he wasn't tried and executed. But beliebers decided to unite anyway. Seriously, everyone just take 1 second to breathe in some normal air. Breathe it out and breathe it back in. I would join you, but right now I can't really breathe. Alright, now repeat with me. Justin Bieber makes pretty terrible music. And not everything he does, or anything he does, is even remotely palatable to the most decent human being. If Justin Bieber walked off a cliff, would you please follow him over it? The things Justin does are not okay, but he's a rich, spoiled cunt, so he gets to get away with them. You don't have that kind of money. Luckily, he was sent to jail for at least a short while. Unfortunately, he got out. Number 2. Those that worship Justin Bieber. Alright, there's something to be said for appreciating a celebrity. And I don't necessarily say I've never been there. I mean, I really haven't, but that's what the script says, so let's pretend. Anyway, keeping your hair long because Justin touched it is a little bit more sensible than the I'm not washing my hand because insert celebrity here touched it. However, there are some people who are willing to kiss the concrete that Justin Bieber walked across simply because his dirty shoes were there. That's like the people that framed a bench because Kim Jong-un sat there. You're as insane as the North Koreans, and probably just as educated. Number 1. The number one craziest Justin Bieber fan is himself. Hang on, give me a second. So, reportedly, Justin Bieber walked out of the Anne Frank house saying, "I bet she would have been a belieber." If that's not the self-indulgence of a psychopath, then I don't know what is. I think the #1 fan of Justin Bieber is Justin Bieber. Or Anne Frank, one of the two. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I sound so off. I hope it was easy to listen to. It was certainly not easy.